nasty because I don't like it. My taste bud is not your taste bud, and vice versa. And because it's not, that doesn't mean it's not good. And I try to also tell people that, that cook something, if you're using something, just because somebody says, I don't like that, that doesn't mean it's not good. It means they don't like it. That's their taste buds. And the same thing with this olive oil. So, no disrespect or thought process or anything from the guy that was telling me this and giving me this information. But no. He should have given it to you for free. He could have, but I wouldn't have wanted it, anyway. But you know what? He could have kept it himself or something. I mean, this particular store, they don't mind if you want to taste something like that. They don't mind letting you taste it. So they must have something they do with it. Maybe their employees get it. Maybe he knew that because he loved that olive oil. And maybe he said, well, either she's going to buy it or I get to take it home. I don't know. I don't know, but I did. I wanted no parts of that, none whatsoever. Hey, broke, how you doing? How you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. OG in the house. Um, he should have given it to you. Yes. What about olive oil from Jerusalem? I've heard that the olives there are the best. Curious. I have heard that too. I have not had any personally, but I have heard that. But again, if you are there, you probably will get a different olive oil than what may end up being imported. Okay? Because they have to make it reasonable to get it imported. So they have to do whatever they have to do to make it. You know how sometimes, take anything, take what? A bed frame, and it's been this beautiful, nicely carved bed frame, and then all of a sudden the wood gets cheaper. Okay? Because they have to find a way, maybe because shipping got too high for them to make it the way they originally made it when we knew about it or when it was first bought. And it was like, what happened here? Okay, so they're going to have to adjust. So the question lies is to how are they going to adjust and how is it going to affect us? All right, but to look at it, um, affordability is gone, production is gone, and demand. And demand. If those olive oil is expensive, period. Okay? So if prices have to be raised for compensation of what they need to do now, it's going to be astronomical. Now, they are sacrificing taste, they're sacrificing quality. I can imagine that if they didn't, they may not be able to sell it because it would be astronomical. That's the only thing I can think of. Um, I don't see how production can be slower than it normally is. And when they say production, I'm not sure if they mean production as in growing it or in maybe the demand of it. Maybe they're not going to produce as much. Well, sometimes when you don't produce a lot of goods, then your prices are higher. Things that are minimal, if you find something and there's only 10 of it, it's going to cost way more than something where there's 100 of it. That's just general business. It's called something else, but I can't think of what it's called, but that's the way it goes. That's just the way it goes. Oh, you're so welcome, Laura. Yes, you are so welcome. So that's something to really take into consideration because I know most people, if they don't use anything else, they'll use a little olive oil. Okay, they'll use it if it's not substituted for whatever olive or for whatever oil that they are using. Um, Olive oil is on most people's shelf. Um, so I was just outdone. I couldn't believe it when he said that. I couldn't believe it. It was just he literally told me, you're going to have to wait, and when you get it, it won't be the same. I was like, really? Really? And I don't know what made him open up. I don't know if I stood there so long because the area that I was in was not that large. And to be honest, there's no reason on earth why I needed to stand there that long